Good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm happy to see you fine. Today we will start a new unit which is talking about how to repair your computer and to install a new Windows.
Which Windows?
We are going to install Windows 7. I think it's the ultimate version. Right now we have this operating system. We are going to change this operating system and install a new one. Formatting the hard disk, creating new drives, and we will see the steps from step 0 till we finish installing the Windows. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
At the beginning, we got to know something, that the computer have a setup menu. This setup is telling him which device he must boot from. So the first boot device right now is the hard disk. While you turn on the computer will directly go to the hard disk, finding a booting system, and he will load it. But I'm going to use this DVD to install the new Windows. How to change the first boot device from the hard disk to the DVD or the CD that we have. We will see the steps one by one. Look at the board, please, and focus. I'm putting the CD. Now I got to restart the computer. After that, we got to focus to the first main screen. It's going to inform you to click some clicks, F1 or F10 or another F statements. So you got to click F1 or F2 to boot or to enter the setup menu. Start. Restarting the computer. Now the booting menus will appear down. The first one is going to be press F1 to enter setup, or press F11 or 10, depends on the motherboard. So we got to focus on the screen and choose the correct button. Focus.
Yeah.
It's saying press F2 to enter setup. This is the setup menu, system menu. We have more than one menu. We have the main, advanced, security, power, and boot. Now we are interested in the boot menu. How to move from menu to other. This instructions tell us to move between the selected menu. We got to use the right and left arrows, as you can see. So I'm going to choose the right arrow to move to the boot menu. As you can see, boot priority order. The first one is SAT. SAT, WDC is the hard disk name. This is the first boot device. It's the hard disk. And we got the second one is the SATA CD, which means that the DVD, the CD that we have right now. Okay? So we got to change, to replace them to make the computer boot from the CD. Okay? How to change them? These instructions tell us how to move the first one and the second one. As you can see, you can change the value by clicking plus or minus. If you click plus, the value will go up. If you click minus, it will go down. Okay? Right now, I'm going to move the hard disk down and the CD-ROM up. As you can see, I'm going to click minus to the selected one. It's the white color. This is the selected one now. I'm moving the CD up by clicking plus. It moves. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yes. After that, this is the first boot device right now. It's the CD. So I'm putting the CD of the Windows CD on the CD. After that, we got to exit this menu by clicking. As you can see, sorry, F10, save and exit. So I'm going to click F10 to save what I just made and exit this menu. It's asking me save configuration change and exit now. So I'm going to click yes. He's saving. After we finish, I'm going to allow you the questions.
Yeah.
Now he's going to boot from the DVD or the CD, and he's going to tell me to boot from CD, click enter or press any key. Did you see press any key to boot from?
CD order.
Did we miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We are booting from the CD right now, loading Windows 5. We will wait a few seconds, let's start loading. What's your question, Aus, before it starts?
You put the CD, the first one, in order to be the main.
It's the first booting device. That means the first, after you click the button.
The main operation system.
No, it's not the main operating system. It's the first booting device. We have the CD, we have the hard disk. when we put the CD as the first one, he's gonna check if there's any DVD that I can boot any system from it, he's gonna boot it. So we are putting a DVD, Windows DVD. There's a boot file, he's gonna boot it and start installing the files in that CD. Okay, Windows 7 language to install. The installation language that we or you want to use, we're going to use the English language. Time and currency format. It's the English United States times and currency format. And keyboard or input method is going to be a United States keyboard and input method. After that, we got to click next. Sometimes you want to install with Arabic version, so you got to change the language. We are going to install it with English language. Now,
We can change it.
this is the second window. He's asking you to install. If you want to install the Windows, you got to click this button. And we have 3 more options. What to know before to install Windows. If you don't know anything about installing Windows, you got to click this one to see any instruction that you need to start installing. The second one, repair your computer, how to fix. If you don't want to install a new one, you can choose the second choice to see the instruction of repairing. Okay? Right now, we are going to install a new version. So I'm going to choose install a new Windows.
It will take a long time.
It will take us around 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh.
Please, the license term. This is the license for Microsoft. I'm definitely sure nobody's going to read it, but it's a long one. You got to read it. As you can see, it's a long instruction and rules. You got to obey while using the Microsoft Windows. But we will save the time by not reading it and clicking I accept the license term and go next. Now we have 2 choices. Which type of installation do you want to choose? Upgrade? Do you want to repair your old one and repair it? Or you want to choose a new installation by choosing the custom and advanced? Right now, as I told you, we are going to install a new Windows, so I'm going to choose
Upgrade.
custom. Upgrade means you want to enhance your own operating system. But now I'm going to install a new one, install a new copy, as you can see. Install a new copy of Windows. This option does not keep your file. Any file is going to be deleted if you format it, okay? Right now we are going to choose this one. We have 2 main partitions. If you open any computer icon on the desktop, you will find drive C, drive D, and so on. How many drives do you want to create on your computer? This is the panel that you can divide your hard disk. We have right now 2 partitions. It's C and D. Ustaz, yes, we have the first one. This one is a system file. The computer, while he's installing the operating system, he's going to save some system files on this partition, but it's not going to be appeared while you open your computer, okay? Right now, I'm going to delete them and create a new partition, okay? Clicking this one, we have drive options, advanced. We have more than one option. If you want to delete it and create a new one, you got to choose delete. Yes, the partition might contain recovery files and files that you may need. Are you going to delete it? Yes, I want to delete it because I don't have anything right now in that partition. It's deleted. You don't have the primary word here. Okay? Now I'm going to delete the second one. There it is. They are combining them together. And we will remove the first one to make it one drive. After that, we will create the partition that we want to create. Now we have a new hard disk with 298 gigabyte. Okay, we are going to divide this hard disk into 3 partitions. By clicking new partition. He's going to tell you the size. You got to enter the size for the partition that you want to create. Okay. Now we are going to divide it into 3 partitions. So how many what is the size for each one of these partitions? We have 300 giga, and we want to create 3 drives.
100.
Each one, 100. Thank you. Thank you. So each one of them is going to be 100 gigabyte. So the first one is going to be 100 to 100,000 to 144 megabyte. Apply. He's asking me, do you remember the first one, the system file, the
Yeah.
system drive?
Yeah.
Now he's asking me to create the drive that consists of the system files. As you can see, to ensure that all Windows features work correctly, Windows might create additional partition for the system file. He's asking you to create a new file, a new partition to install the system file on it, okay? So we got to click OK. Now, this is the system file, the system partition, and this one is the partition that we just give him the size of it, which is 100 gigabyte. We have another unallocated space, and we are going to create a new drive with 100 gigabyte, which is 100,999 mega. Apply. And we have the last one, new, with 104,000 megabyte, which is equal to 100 gigabyte. And apply. After we create the following drives, we have now 3 partitions, C, D, and E. Which one of these partitions do you want to install the Windows on?
Yeah.
Okay? So you got to choose one of them to install the Windows. Right now I'm going to choose the first one after the system drive, which is the partition number 2. So I'm going to install the Windows in this partition. After that, I'm going to click Format to format all the data. It's ready to install. After that, we can click Next. Now, Windows installation start. That's all the information we need right now. Your computer will restart several times during the installation. He's going to install the files from the DVD into your computer, so it's going to take him a period of time, okay? We got to wait. It will take us around 15 minutes while finishing the installation. Done.